Little sign or something that's like blood like a little march or something like that. I'm in love with this. I gotta take a picture just to see Gabby. Because as I said, my audience is basically it's at that border point where I'm basically keeping all of the surgery element of laughter. He's like so anaerobic. I'm like, well, I'm worried that my basic instruction.
It's a running meme. I swear Pepper spells it wrong. I have not seen Pepper. How have you not seen Pepper? I've been looking. So if you like to be in a work, I see that sketch, right? We're gonna go get food after. We're gonna go somewhere after the ceremony. Sure. We're just gonna go get dogs stuff. There's something for you to do
tonight, just because I still haven't finished all my artwork stuff.
Wait a second. If she asks me who I am, I'll just say I'm no one. Just a person.
Welcome to HarmonyCon 2020! So, thank you guys for making it out this weekend. I gotta know, how many of you guys were here last year? Yeah! Woo! Thank you for making it possible to do this year. We could not have put on this year without everybody coming out last year for our first year. Thank you. You guys are all awesome. Now, how many of you guys, let's see how many of you guys is this your first convention? We actually have some first convention people here. Give them a hand of applause. We are so happy that you guys chose this one to be first. See, even this late in the game, you still get people coming out for the first time. We sort of run it, but that's not. It is you guys and our staff and the guests that make this happen. So I want to introduce the special guests that we have this year that made this show possible, that gave rise to this community. So if I can first have the lovely Miss Kelly Sheridan come out on stage. Stop live.
Oh yeah, the staff. You guys know what the state motto of Texas is? Friendship! Isn't that amazing? So appropriate. Not what you would guess.
If I can please have the wonderful Devin Dalton come up on stage.
What's up, HarmonyCon? Woo! I'm so excited to be here, guys.
Man who has done so many comic books. Can I please introduce Tony Fleeks?
Hello, Texas. How's everybody? I didn't think of anything cool to say. I'm very excited to be here.
Brenda Critchlow.
Be back here again and see some old friends, make some new friends, and hang with my colleagues. Hello, give me some sugar. Good to see you. And get some sugar and give some sugar. So everybody say, everybody say, ah. All right, we'll be catching up with you all real soon.
And last but certainly not least, can I please introduce the show's supervising director, Mr. Jim Miller.
I'm here 2 years in a row now. This is crazy. There must have been some sort of mix-up, but I'll take it. So happy to be back here with you guys. This is the 4th time I've been to a con in Texas, and 4th time in this hotel. So I guess you like me here? I'm really honored to be back.
Well, thank you guys for
People do is they think like, oh, I want to go and make these like big budget action films. But the thing is that not everyone is ready for that right out of the gate. And so with me personally, I would say, go with what you have. If you have an idea for something, kind of like how Joey had an idea for Earth the Pony, a live action My Little Pony show. Go with what you have. If you have an idea for something you've wanted to do, like let's say you have a show that you want to have where it's like a gingerbread man and a giant ice cream man, they're fighting.
That was very... That's good though, that's good, yeah.
And so that's where to start. And so now it's what do you need to start? Now, that is another thing I see people constantly mess up on, is because everyone thinks they have to have these big budget cameras, everyone thinks they have to have the highest end computer. And the one thing I would stress to anyone that wants to get into not only film, but video production at all, is don't go big budget. Because the thing is that you're just gonna put yourself in debt, and then you're gonna have a $12,000 camera and about $20,000 in the hole, and parents that are looking at you like, you need to get out of the house.
Again, like you said, you don't need a giant camera. If you guys are familiar with the movies called No Country for Old Men, that film, there is a 7-minute part that was filmed with a phone, literally with a phone. So it's not what to use. It's how you use it. So it's how you use your equipment. Like, I started with a dinky, very bad camera that was literally with a positive and negative wire attached to batteries because it was broken. So I made that happen, and like I said, again, it's not what it's how you do it. So.
Go with what you can afford. If all you can afford right now is your phone and then maybe a couple friends for actors, go with that. So next one I'm going to talk about is kind of embracing your creativity. One thing that I do personally for my own writing and stuff is I like to just fully explore like creativity. I go from a lot of dreams I have. I keep a dream journal. I write down dreams that I have, and I just try and fully go out. The one thing that is amazing in my opinion nowadays is that if you have an idea, you can put it on paper. And even if you can't, necessarily film it, you have it out there and you can really work on it. So I would say, embrace your creativity. If you have an idea that you think is out there, if you think it's crazy, go for it, like refine it and then make it good.
Hanging out with friends is probably the best way to give you like ideas. Like let's say you're hanging out with a friend and you make a joke, you're like, hey, that's a good idea. Write it down. Your ideas could be something, because you never know if like you have an idea that you come up years ago and you write it on the blog or on your phone. Next thing you know, like you completely forgot about it. If that video could have been like the freaking dab or something that became extremely viral. You just never know until you actually go and try it. You have to just go for it. That's what I always like to say to people for that. So.
What to do when you want to get into filmmaking and video production and what not to do. So stuff that I would personally say on what to do is, find people that have a similar interest in you, even if it's, you have an uncle who likes to, just play a crazy character. Like let's say that you have a brother who, he likes to, hold cameras and stuff. find people who have a similar interest in you and then use them. Like let's say, for example, like recently there was a film that I did about a year or so ago where we needed a kind of coach figure. And so I went over to Joey and I said, hey Joey, do you mind if we use you as a little acting thing? And we had him play the coach. That was for the film that we showed y'all. It's kind of find people who have that interest in filmmaking and video production and use them to your advantage. And and now we're gonna go into what not to do. Some stuff that I would recommend not doing is just trying to go up to anyone you can find and just being like, oh, can I use you for my video? Or stuff like that. When it comes to filmmaking, it is an industry where your reputation means a lot to you, and if you're just known as that guy that's just trying to constantly, just bother people and do stuff like that, it's not really gonna get you anywhere. So the one thing I would recommend is just trying to get to know these people. Filmmakers, we're not like gods or anything. We're just regular people that like to hold cameras and act and stuff.
And one thing that I would say is that if you're wanting to get into filming or into YouTube, make your own show, your own video, don't be afraid to lose people. I'm definitely gonna throw that out there because as you're going, as you're filmmaking, there'll be a guy that'll come by and I'm like, can you be my doctor for this scene, or you can be this. Then one day you can't contact him and he just disappears. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have hard moments in filmmaking where people are just gonna come and go. They're gonna come and go. It's always like that. It's just like a gumball machine. There's gumballs in there and people buy them out and then they empty. They fill them up. It's just they come and go. Just always be positive. Keep your positivity because if you don't have positivity, your own energy affects your filming. Because if you get to the point where if you're trying to make your video forget it, I quit, I can't do this, then you're not gonna go anywhere.
There's actually a lot of ways you can meet different filmmakers and you can get either jobs or even just getting to know other filmmakers. A lot of stuff that I do personally when it comes to trying to find people is I just look for events. Sometimes it could be a movie screening, sometimes it could be a competition. And it's really just about finding people, and even if it isn't great, because I'll tell you one thing, you're not gonna be happy with the results of your movie. And that's kind of something that you gotta kind of get over. It's something that even I can't get over, because you'll have your idea in your head. You'll be like, oh, I have this amazing idea, I wanna put it out there. But no matter what you see out there, you're not gonna be completely satisfied with it. And that's okay, because that helps you grow. That helps you become a better filmmaker. That helps you become a better person too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Anywho, so if you go on YouTube and you want to make a video and someone has a bad, comment, yeah. And what should you do?
So how do you go about it?
Basically, because I'm very sensitive, and if someone says you're a very bad person, I'll be crying my heart out.
Well, honestly, what I can say for that, because I got comments from people they said I'm not gonna say it, but they say terrible things. The way I go about it is I ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just let it go because at the end of the day, this is really gonna inspire you. At the end of the day, the person that said, oh, this is stupid, he's gonna go to his friend, watch this stupid video, and then he's gonna go to his friend, like, yeah, watch this. He's just giving you publicity. Any publicity. Yeah, any publicity is good publicity. So if he's like, yeah, I don't like this video, I'm out, thanks for showing all your friends, keep doing that, keep showing your friends, keep spreading it out. So, never let the comments get to you because, in the real world, the internet doesn't hold back. And y'all know that the internet, if they want to say some mean comments, they won't hold back. And oh, you're an idiot, it's just the way it is. So, I mean, even, I know, it affects your feelings, but at the end of the day, you just have to just be strong and pull through. And just think that, just don't let it affect you because, at the end of the day, you don't know that person. It's just someone else, and then, with that one guy that's saying, that it's horrible, there's 100 people coming to say that's great.
These right now, we were playing super hot. Right here.
That was at 1:30, so even if it goes for 3 hours, you can still make that work.
All right. And then, oh yeah,
I'll let Ace talk about that.
all right.
I guess I have a little not being absolutely responsible. He's got a 30+.
Nope.
Isn't that just what friendship is?
And it's all too much, too much, too much, too kind of.
Seriously, what the?
Why can't you let your thing lie? We're getting wet, we're keeping it dry. Don't get ahead of yourself, we're doing just fine. Just fine.
Daylight getting brighter, there is so much left I must get done. Stitching for the canvas, groping for the wing flaps, slowly building out my flight machine. So many others only look on me, but one day I will soar above them all. All this work confounding, sucking all the grounding, but I have a feeling it will not be that long. You ready for this? Finish all the repairs, steady when they call air, time to take a path up to the sky. Pray again, can be planted again, will I make it in one piece this time? Why would I want to leave the land I'm made of?
You got 80, come on, we can do better. 90, 100, $100 over here. 120. 150. 150. They're doing my job for me, I love this. Okay, 160. 150? Anybody else? Come on, you can go better than that. Let's see somebody else go 155. 155? 175. 180. Yeah. Let's go to 200. So you got 200? 200. $200. 210. 220. Yeah, 20 over here. 250. All right. 275. 275. $300. We've got $300 worth of this. I'm going to go going is good. $300 going once, twice, and sold for $300.